Hi, Aquarius. This is Kelly from Moon Pie Tarot. This is your bi-yearly Love General Tarot reading. It starts in March and it goes through August 2017. If this reading resonates for you, that's great. If it doesn't, you can always check your moon and rising sign to get more clarity. This reading will not be for everyone. So if you want to continue listening, that would be great. You may be able to pick up some advice or messages. Even if all of it doesn't resonate, a couple of things might. So I would encourage you to keep listening. Okay, so since this is a 6-month spread, I'm starting off with the card in the middle, and that represents overall energy for the next 6 months. And it's starting with, it's called Positive Change. And this card talks about, generally the overall feeling I feel. And also, I should note that we are now in the year of the rooster. And this is a time of boldness and a time of making corrections, following through with our plans. This is also a time of being assertive in our lives and in our love lives, especially. This card, the advice that comes from this card for the next 6 months for you is about letting go of procrastination or perfectionism, and being within this being a rooster year. Perfectionism will be the theme also for the year, but for you, it's to not be so hard on yourself if things do not go exactly the way you plan. It talks about don't procrastinate, follow through with your ideas and your plans. And since this is a love reading, follow through with anything to do with that, but also to not try to perfect things, to just go with the flow. This card talks about breaking your major goals into baby steps, taking them one step at a time. Parvati is the goddess of mountains, so you may wish to retreat somewhere at some point within the next 6 months. Some of you may be moving to higher elevations or somewhere where you can get peace. This card is also telling you to revamp your schedule so that you devote regular time to your priorities. And again, be assertive, but assertive in saying no to things that could divert you from your path of happiness, whichever that may mean for you. I feel like your likes and your dislikes will be changing within the next 6 months. And I do feel like you will be outgrowing situations, and things that may have appealed to you at one time could now be starting to change, but in a positive direction for you. Okay? And the signals spiritual growth. Things that may have been difficult in the past or obstacles that could arise throughout these next 6 months in your love lives are only blessings in disguise. Do not fear them. Allow them to come because they are necessary to your growth, to your changes. Some of you may have to get out of your comfort zone. You may have to shift things around a bit in your love lives. But no matter what you do, the universe is always supporting you. So it's very important to remember that. I'm going to read these cards now, month through month, and just give you a general idea of each month and how things will go. And you can always refer back to this reading as you need to if it resonates for you. So in the month of March, you have the Knight of Wands. And this is a fearless energy coming through of creativity and passion. For some, this could also be if you are involved with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, but it can also be that they would be significant, but it could also be someone new coming into your life of those signs. If it's not those signs, you will recognize this person by their drive and their passion. This could be sex. This could be lust. You could meet someone that has this fiery energy. They're confident. They're proud. They could be in their 30s. If you don't already know them, they will be significant in some way in March for you. And that could be in any way at all. They could be coming to save the day. This could be a family member, could be a friend, it could be a lover. The message that's coming through is this person wants to help. So whatever it is that you could be dealing with or going through, I do feel as if they have a desire to help you in some way. And for some of you, this just could be someone who sweeps you off your feet if you're looking for that. And even if you're not, you might get a nice surprise. So going into April, you have the Moon card, which is a major arcana. And this card, I do feel like for April, you will spend a lot of time self-reflecting. Things that were buried deep within you, a couple of things might start to come to the surface for you that you may wish to take a look at, especially if you decide to go on a retreat. For some of you, I feel like this is a nurturing energy. It's time in April for you to maybe go on a retreat, maybe somewhere near a beach or somewhere where there's water. Water is very nurturing energy. It's healing. So I do feel like some of you may need to spend more time taking care of your spiritual health, your mental health, your physical health. Some ladies may need to or may wish to get a new hairdo or go have a massage or do some yoga or any kind of physically relaxing outlet that you can think of, even going to a gym or swimming. And also for men too. I feel like you need to take this little retreat, even if it's just a little vacation. You need to, you will be needing to do this because, as I said, there could be some emotions that are coming up for you that they might be a little intense, and you will need to be taking care of yourself in April. Some of you could have a new love coming in, and that person could be stirring up a lot of emotions in you also. I don't feel like they're bad. I just feel like it may be something that you haven't experienced in a while, if you've been single for a while, or even if this is someone that you know or your partner, something that they do. They could be very passionate and lustful towards you. And, in March and then in April, you're just, I don't know, you're feeling very intense with your feelings and yourself. Now, going into May, you have this dreamy energy for the month. And this is high hopes. This is having ideals and things that you're thinking about. A lot of you could be having a lot of dreams. You could be having sexual dreams, fantasizing, sexual fantasies. Could be about that person. Whatever's going on, though, I do feel like you'll be in this very dreamy type of state. Some of you may be falling in love. You could be, I feel like puppy love or crushes, and also having a lot of options. That things may be coming to you in May that you have choices you will have to make in regard to your dreams. And also make sure that you pay attention to your dreams as well. You may be having a lot of highly visual dreams, the kind of dreams that when you wake up, you feel like you're still there. Very intense. I see I see March, April, and May being very emotionally intense for you. And also, it's important for you to try your best to express your creativity during this time, because I feel that if you do that, and all the things that are happening to you, it's an outlet for you to express your emotions. And I feel like you will be able to create some magic when it comes to your whatever it is that you do, art, if you do any art or any writing, anything that would bring forth your creative abilities. These would be the first 3 months to do that, or at least attempt it some way. Now, in June, you will be facing some obstacles. But, excuse me, I have a tickle. But I want definitely to say that obstacles are a good thing. I don't feel that you should fear them. And I don't feel that when faced with them, you should run away. Obstacles create growth. And if you're going through this period in your life where you need to make changes, whether in your love life or if your love life is changing, you could experience some things that may try to tell you not to go forward or not to go through, either with a relationship or a lover, or if you meet someone. But as I said, there's an old Zen saying that the obstacle is the path. And if you're not sure which way to go, follow the one that has the most obstacles, because that will give you the greatest growth. So knowing this ahead of time, going into the month of June, starting the summer, or depending on where you are, Southern Hemisphere, starting the winter, I feel that this will be a time for you to really to be fearless, with the energy of the Knight of Wands, to be fearless. Sure, question things, be discerning in decisions that you make during this time, but not so much that you make decisions based out of fear. Make your decisions based out of freedom, even if they feel fearful. Don't allow suspicions or conflict to keep you down, because it's interesting, because all of the cards here are wonderful cards, and then you've got that conflict card. So I feel like they're trying to tell you that they put that there on purpose, because they want you to be aware that there's no straight path that's easy to getting to where we want to be, and they want you to be aware of that, to not give up, to stay persistent and committed to what it is that you're doing. And if you have to say no to someone or something, excuse me, in this month, that's perfectly all right. If it's in the benefit of you, if it works for you. Sure, you may consider other situations and you may consider other people, but the ultimate decision is, how does this benefit you? And even if something is good for you, or let me rephrase that, even if something is good and just and true, is it still good for you? So in July, you have the Knight of Pentacles. And for some of you, that could be an earth sign coming through, but I don't really feel that way. I feel that's more of an offering being made to you. And it could be something to do with finances. It could be work. It could be an offer for marriage, or making something, saying your boyfriend and girlfriend is great for those of you who are dating and then going into a relationship, but it becomes something an offer is going to be made that will be the type of offer that has a legality to it. And the reason I say that is because the August card is the Justice card, and I'm seeing legal papers and contracts. And again, the Justice card is about fairness and balance and truth and honesty. So whatever this offer is, it's being made. They want you to know that it's a good offer and it will benefit you. But I see you in July being hesitant. I don't see you being reluctant, but I see you being hesitant because I feel like you'll be discerning, and that's good. And that's coming from your 5 of Wands energy because of the conflicts, because of you've reached this point now where you're not so go with the flow that you're a jellyfish. Now you're actually asking yourself what it is that you want, and an offer is going to come to you. And you may feel a little unsure. You may be seeking clarity, but this reading, I feel they want you to help you along and let you know with the Justice card that whatever it is that does come will be good for you. And it's honest and it's true. And if it's a person making this offer to you, their intentions are good for you and they are honest and true. And you don't have to be afraid, if that will help you along a little. Even if the offer comes through, again, as I said, as being good and just and true, you may turn it down. And this reading's not really saying what you're going to do, but I see a fearless energy for you in the next 6 months. And again, as I said, even if the offer is good, you'll be asking yourself, is it good enough for you? And you'll be deciding at some point, perhaps in the following 6 months, what it is if you wish to take the offer or not. But I think that it is possible that you could take an offer before August. I'm going to leave that up to you, though. I don't see anything actually happening, but I'm going to leave that up to you because it's your free will and it's your decision. I feel like something also for some of you, something will be finalized perhaps in August. For some of you, if you're going away, there could be sale of some things, maybe a home or a car. I'm feeling a financial offer, though, coming through to you also. So I'm going to leave your reading here for now. If you wish for a personal private reading, of course, you can always email me at moonpietarot@gmail.com. If this audio isn't so great, I had to use a different video recorder. So my apologies. I won't be able to fix the audio. If you're not able to hear and it's really bad, I'm not able to play it back. So hopefully you'll be able to. Again, thank you so much for the likes, subscribes, and your feedback. I really appreciate it. Your comments are great. And to my new subscribers, welcome to my channel. And if you haven't subscribed yet and you're just listening for the first time, go ahead and subscribe. What are you waiting for? Okay, so thank you for listening, and I wish you the best of luck. Okay, take care.